Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max. It's the best of everything together.
Homies. Yo, we are living in some crazy times, man. It is officially Pokemon freaking Presents, man. And we are hoping to see Gen 10. Honestly, really hoping we could see some Gen 10, man. That'd be very exciting. I'm gonna pull up. I want to see what they talking about. You know what I mean? My man Joe from Tokyo. My man's in Tokyo. Nice to see you, my dude. How are you, brother? It's been a minute. What's in Tokyo? Just hanging out? Can you imagine? Man, you're there for the live event. You're about to go to Japan, huh? My man's about to go to Japan. Wife's running the Tokyo Marathon. We made a trip. Word. Word. Tell her we say what's up, man. I hope she does well. That's exciting. That's really exciting. That's dope. How long are you out there for? Let me see. You were at the Pokemon store, my boy. My boy. Respect, dude. Respect, bro. Yeah, honestly, man. I don't see how we don't get Generation 10 today. I really don't. And I think like that's exactly what everyone is speculating. Dude, I'm excited. I'm super excited, honestly, dude. I'm super excited. I think that there's so many people that are just like gassed up, and I mean rightfully so. It's freaking Pokemon, dude. You know. So I'm looking to, dude, just Gen 10, man. I honestly, I feel like Scarlet and Violet got it didn't get as much love as I thought it should. But I feel like Gen 10 30th anniversary, like they're gonna go crazy. They literally have no choice but to go crazy. You know? So I'm really excited for it, man. You here for Pokemon Gen 1? Fire Red Leaf Green did drop. Fire Red Leaf Green did drop. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, brother. It dropped today or at midnight. Yep. I think I might pick it up too. I have the OGs. I have the OG, but I mean, I'm like, you know what? I might pick it up. Just because. 20 bucks isn't anything insane. You know? So I mean, like, I'm not necessarily upset at it. You know? They had tons of promo for it. Bro, as they should. As they should. Exactly you're thinking? Of course, bro. Of course. For Fire Red Leaf Green. Bro, well, see, here's the thing. And Nintendo even came out and said this. They were like, yo. They were like, Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green is literally the ultimate version of Red and Blue. Of Generation 1. So, like, we've gotten Red and Blue, Fire Red Leaf Green, and then we even got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. But, bro, Fire Red Leaf Green, there's just something special about them, honestly. Something special. Like I said, I still have my original cartridges. You know? Still got them. Still got them. You know? So, like I said, either way, I'm super excited, though. I'm super excited to see what we got going on here today. You know, it's been a lot of good stuff. You know, my webcam's blocking the countdown. Sorry, guys. We have 45 minutes, though. It starts in about an hour. So, yeah. No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Hard to be excited for Pokemon? Honestly, man, this is just kind of like, it's just like, why wouldn't you be? Oh, okay, and I shouldn't say that because I don't want to sound like a crazy fanboy, but the thing is, I feel like, in my personal opinion, Nintendo has always been consistent. And I said this in the video that I recently dropped, just talking about Pokemon Pokopia. You know, it's literally It's literally they're just consistent. Sure, they drop the same games over and over, but they're gas, bro. They're gas. You know, and they have a foundation and they continue on with that. You know? So, I mean, I don't know. I love it. I love everything about Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I'm pretty hype. I hope you guys are hype. You know, it's a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. We have this dropping. Pokemon Pocopia drops next Thursday. So literally 6 days from now. So we'll be playing that on stream, making some YouTube videos for that. That's gonna be exciting. You know. But yeah, dude, just it's exciting, man. Honestly, it is. And like I said, for their 30th, it's like, how do you not go crazy, right? If you're a game freak, how do you not ball out? You know. Also, if you guys couldn't tell, we've updated the stream. You know, we brought the OG overlay back. You know what I mean? So we got some things going on here. We got some things going on here. But yeah, I don't see how there's any way we don't get hype. Honestly. Honestly. And they got like the fist bumping music. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's just gonna be a good day. It's gotta be big considering they had the massive ad camp. Yo, and see, and listen, exactly. The amount of money they spent for marketing for this, they had a commercial with a ton of celebrities. Freaking Lady Gaga, they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. They had exactly. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy, man. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited. So we'll see. They said it's about 30 minutes. F1 drivers, yes, bro. They had so many people in the commercial. It's insane. It's literally insane, dude. It's literally insane, man. Dude, I'm hype. I'm hype. Yeah, we'll see what we got going on, man. Honestly, you know, I feel like it has to be huge though, and I know I keep kind of repeating myself, but seriously, it's like if this is 30 years, this is the craziest they've ever gone for this stuff, man. You know, can you imagine? What if we get a generation where you can access another generation? That would be dope. Like how they had it in Johto. You know what I'm saying? And it's also like that in Fire Red and Leaf Green as well. But like how they had it in Johto, you know? And I think, honestly, I think that's Johto's saving grace. In my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I think that's Johto's saving grace. Not that it's necessarily a saving grace, but I feel like that's one thing that makes Johto super unique that other generations don't have. The fact that you're able to go back and forth, you know? And I think during that time, it's like, oh, we kind of thought it would be like this moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But dude, Pokemon is just like, it's on some like Marvel Cinematic Universe type. Like there's just so much that they can do with it. We have over 1,000 Pokemon too at this point, you know? So it's exciting. I am very excited for it. I am very, very, very excited for it. Yeah. Just thinking about it just got me, like I said, man, I'm just gassed up. Honestly though, my favorite part of presentations like this is when they do the starter reveals. You know, and I know it usually takes a bit to get, you know, to get there, to see the starters and all that stuff, like see their evolution line. But man, there's just something about getting a new Pokemon game, getting, like, starting with the new starter and then going through that world. You know, it's good stuff, man. It really is. It's really good stuff. What up, Leroy? If they teach starters, that would be crazy. I think that it makes sense if the game drops this year. Personally. Couch co-op, like Let's Go, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not against it. I'm really not against it. Like, the only issue that I had with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee was that it was in Kanto yet again. Like, bro, they spam Kanto. They spam Kanto. Spam it. Freaking spam it. You know? But like, if we got that with like look, the remakes aren't necessarily bad. You know what I'm saying? Like Johto doesn't have a remake, but we got Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, right? We got the what is it? Shining Diamond? I forgot, but we got a Gen 4 remake. I know people are speculating on a Gen 5 remake, right? But I feel like Johto's got to get some love. Back-to-back Kanto, yeah, I really hope. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not upset with Fire Red Leaf Green because I get it. Like, it's Fire Red Leaf Green. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally Fire Red Leaf Green. I feel like you can't be upset at it. You know? But yeah. But after that, it's like let's do some other stuff. Why don't we? But yeah. Exciting times, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Exciting times. And you want to know, I know this isn't the time, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. We got the Switch 2 last year. About a year ago. Came out in June. Right? Listen, man, it's time for new Smash Bros. It's time for new Smash Bros, man. And you know we gotta go crazy with Smash. You know we have to go crazy with Smash Bros. Right? Know what I mean? We gotta go crazy with Smash Bros, man. You know? So The times that we're in, man, I'm telling you. But I think that like a lot of people, they haven't necessarily been hating on the Switch 2. But it's the same argument that you get with when any time a new console releases, right? It's like, oh, like it has no games, it has no games, right? Dude, I can't believe this. Look at this, man. I'm gonna show you real quick. Look at this. 30 years ago today, Pokemon launched in Japan. My gosh, dude. Insane. Literally insane. Literally insane. What's everybody's favorite Pokemon? That is nostalgia. It's honestly, look at the art style, right? It like the art style too, man. You know? Dude, it's lit. It's so lit, bro. It's so lit. Man. The OG 151. My favorite Pokemon. My favorite, I don't know why he's not here, which is insane, but it's Arcanine. Growlithe and Arcanine. Love them. Favorite Pokemon? Snorlax? Respect. My boy Snorlax right here chilling. Mewtwo and Dragonite? No. No. My favorite legendary is Mew. No. Favorite legendary Mew, favorite Pokemon, Arcanine. 100%. 100%. Now, there are other Pokemon that I do like, right? Obviously, like, you know, starter, always Squirtle. I know Charmander is, you know, the fan favorite, right? But I'm a Blastoise type of dude. Never cared about Venusaur, you know. But yeah, I'm a Blastoise guy, man. I'm a Blastoise guy. But it's good stuff, man. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. Pure nostalgia, yo. And like I said, I know a lot of people like aren't like really happy with, you know, a lot of like the newer stuff, the newer projects. But I don't know, man. I think it's pretty lit. I think it's pretty lit. Arcanine is a beast. Yo. Excuse me. Arcanine is the man. In the original Pokedex entry, it talked about how Arcanine is like one of like the beast. Like one of the legendaries. Kanto, Arcanine with birds. Arcanine meant to be legendary. Where's Diamond and Pearl? I don't know. Like in the photos, I don't know. Life-size Mewtwo, yeah. I've seen it before, just like in photos and stuff. Isn't that insane that like look at they did my boy Arcanine so dirty. They did my boy Arcanine so dirty. Like Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, Arcanine. My boy was up there. My boy was up there and they did him dirty. Don't know why. Don't know why. But they did my boy dirty, man. Mew and Mewtwo will always go hard, dog. I love Mew. I love Mew. He was. They called him a legendary in anime. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why they did my boy so dirty, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Got about 30 minutes left. Yeah, man. Actually, tell you what, I have an idea. We can go through the Pokedex. Oh, is it pages? Just load them all. Just load them all, bro. Look at how long this list is now. Whereas like before, like the 151, but like look at this. Just insane, man. How does everyone feel about Megas? I know when Megas came out, I wasn't really rocking with it. I'm also a really big Digimon fan. Really big Digimon fan. And I feel like when they came out with Megas, it was like, all right, like you guys are kind of doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they were doing a bit too much. Dynamax is some trash too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Z moves, garbage. I'll take Dynamax over Z moves though. Dude, and then on top of this, like Raichu now has like a ton of different forms, which is insane. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy out here. I just hope it doesn't get to the point one day where it's like too much. You know what I'm saying? Where it just really gets out of hand. You know? Digimon movie when they were dealing with the virus. Digimon, I actually prefer, this is gonna sound crazy, but in some ways I do prefer Digimon over Pokemon. Pokemon is just more global, 100%. It's just bigger, right? But I've said this for years. No, are you crazy? Nah, you're actually insane. The Digimon anime is light years better than the Pokemon anime. Light years better. Pokemon has just always killed them when it came to video games, in my personal opinion. They just always beat them when it came to games. They always beat them when it came to games. And it's starting to seem like Digimon is finally catching up. Right? That's what it's starting to seem like. It's starting to seem like they're finally catching up. But Digimon, in terms of a show, at least the first 1, 2, 3, 4, at least the first 4 seasons of Digimon destroyed Pokemon anime. It's not even close. It genuinely shouldn't even be a debate. Honestly, shouldn't even be a debate. Gundramon is too wild. Listen, I'm not gonna say they don't have like these crazy evolutions and stuff, because they absolutely do, right? But and like that's not to say that Pokemon is terrible, because it's not, right? If a Pokemon game, like if we go back in the day, like the Game Boy Advance era, the DS era, if both games drop at the same time, you're gonna get Pokemon, 1000%. You're gonna get Pokemon. And I think even today, you still might get Pokemon, but Digimon is getting better with their games. They are 1000% getting better with their games. It just sucks that it's taken so long for them to get nasty. Because I genuinely have always been a Digimon fan. And I think this is like, Pokemon has the same issue that Google has and that like YouTube has. There's literally no competition. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. There's no competition. People tried to tell me, they didn't try to tell me, but people were really saying that Power World was a really good Pokemon contender. 258 viewers. Absolutely not. It's a monopoly. Exactly. People genuinely were like, oh, like this is gonna be great, and it's like Pokemon this. Are you insane? You have to be. No one's watching Power World. Nobody cares about no freaking Power World. If we're being honest. People can sit here and say whatever they want about Pokemon, but guess what? Whenever it's a new generation, people are here. And that's just how it goes, man. I don't make the rules, man. That's just how it goes. You know? But yeah. Had fun with Power World. And now I don't think that's a crazy take. I think that a lot of people played Power World and had fun. But there were people genuinely saying that Power World is like gonna rival Pokemon. And it's just like, you're absolutely wrong. There was a game that came out a few years ago that people were playing. And I'm like, I don't see this being as big as Pokemon. And people try to argue that as well. And it's just like, no. I've never had a Digimon Tamagotchi. That is one thing that I did always want. Yeah, little, like in the Digivice. Come on, man. Come on, man. Dope. Just dope. Just dope. But yeah, man. They slapped, had the little connections. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, like I said, I think like a game like Power World, it has its place. But again, it's like telling someone to Yahoo something or Bing something. No one's gonna do that. They're just gonna use Google. Why wouldn't they? Right? Why wouldn't they? I will say though, I've warmed up to Mega Evolutions. 100%. Luna! What's up, homie? Nice to see you. Are we excited for Pokemon Day? It was fun. It definitely had flaws, but that's exactly what I'm getting at. Right? Pokemon can have flaws, but you know, I don't want to say it doesn't matter. People will complain that Pokemon has flaws and still buy the next generation. That's just how it goes. You're so excited. What are you most excited for today? I'm most excited for Gen 10. To hopefully see Gen 10. I'm gassed for that. I'm gassed for that. That's all you want to see. Hey, my dog. My dog. That's where your segment. Same. I don't necessarily care about any of the, you know, remakes. Again, like Fire Red, Leaf Green, I might just buy them on the Switch just cause. Just cause. You know, whatever they drop. Pokopia. Also, guys, your boy dropped a Pokopia video. Pokemon Pokopia video. If you could help your boy out, go watch that video and like it. Drop a comment for your boy. I'd appreciate it, man. As you guys can see, we're doing we're transitioning into Nintendo content. You know, so that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Appreciate you guys, man. Gonna be streaming more too. Like I said, we gotta get ready. We have to preemptively get ready for the next Smash Bros. That's really what when that game comes out, you know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But yeah, man, it's we're just locked in, man. We're locked in right now. We're locked in. We got Pokemon. Hopefully we see Gen 10 today. Pokopia releasing next Thursday. Honestly, And I agree with you. And that's exactly what everyone has been saying. How do you beat Smash Ultimate? It's going to be tough. It genuinely is going to be tough. I think it can be done. Excuse me. It can be done. Right? But we shall see. We shall see. Either way, though, Nintendo fans are eating good this year. We had the Zelda 40th anniversary. Hopefully we get something from Zelda soon. That'd be cool. It's been 3 years since TLTK dropped. Right? So we have Zelda's 40th anniversary this year. Final Fantasy 40th this year. No, Final Fantasy 40th next year. Kingdom Hearts 25th next year. Dragon Quest 40th this year. Pokemon 30th this year. And then Zelda's 40th this year. So it's like, dude, a lot's been going on, honestly. Anything on your wish list for a Gen 10 game, like feature or quality of life wise? Honestly, man, I really do think that they did a great job with Scarlet and Violet, right? Being able to go out into the open world and really just run around and see Pokemon pop up. I love that. Really love that. Now with Pokemon ZA, allowing you to run around and pick the moves that you want to use, I get it. People are like, they should have this 20 years ago. I completely understand that. My whole thing is, it's a billion-dollar company. They're gonna drip feed you the content. They're gonna drip feed you the content. And that's just kind of how it goes. But one thing that I've always liked, and I think they had this in the Megas, or like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I could be wrong. It might have been like a mini game. I don't know, because I never finished them. Right? I beat OG Sapphire, but never the Omega and Alpha Sapphire. But my thing is, I want to be able, if I'm going to surf, I want to be able to use whatever Pokemon I want to use. If my Pokemon can learn surf, let me use that Pokemon. How does it look? Right? How does it look if I'm on my Gyarados versus if I'm on another Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? That's something that I've always wanted. If I want to hop on my Pidgeot, let me fly. You know? And I know that might not be the most practical take, but that's just kind of how I look at it, right? In Gen 3, so Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, we had this HM. This is when we still had hidden moves. We had this HM called Dive. And Dive, that was the only time that we had Dive. That was the only generation where we had Dive. In Generation 2, we had this move called Whirlpool. We don't use Whirlpool anymore, and we don't use Dive. But I am personally excited to see something like that return, right? Let me see underwater caves. Let me dive and see the Pokemon at the bottom of the ocean. That's what I'm looking for. I know that in today's society, everything now is like an open world video game, and I get it. But I really do think a game like Pokemon would benefit from that greatly. And again, I think that in Scarlet and Violet, I think it did well. I think it really helped out. Just with the mundaneness, if you would, right? Because before, it's like you play a Pokemon game, it's a very like linear path. You just get on the path, get on the path and go, get on the path and go, you know? But almost like and I know people have talked about this before too, but almost like a Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, right? And then Scarlet and Violet, you could go to whatever gym you want to go to first. And I think they're getting there, but again, I think they're just gonna drip feed it to us. You know? Just my personal opinion. I think that's just how it's gonna go. They're just gonna drip feed it. But yeah, that would be cool to see. We got about 14 minutes left, y'all. And right now we're on Generation 3. About a fourth of the way down, third of the way down. But yeah, that's what I would like to see, personally. Personally. Excuse me. My homie Flygon. I'm surprised Nintendo isn't doing an official like stream for this. You know? Let's see. Yeah, 13 minutes. 13 minutes, man. I'm gonna see. Yeah, like I said, we're watching it on IGN right now. Of all the days I gotta work early, you heading to work right now? Damn, man. Man. Almost done getting ready. Word. Oh, the official Pokemon channel has it. Okay. I would rather watch it on that, to be honest with you. You've been playing Ruby. Respect. Respect. You gotta get the OG though, bro. You gotta get the OG. I'm telling you, man. Guys, what do we this is insane, man. 70,000 people waiting. Almost 11 p.m. Oh my gosh, dude, you're a trooper. You're a trooper. We gotta get hype, y'all. We gotta get freaking hype. Man, this is lit. Been playing Crystal. Nice. And let's go. Pikachu. Oh man, that's what's up. Crystal's a great one too. Look, Gen 2. Gen 2 is a really good generation. Gen 2 is a really, really, really good generation. I'm trying to think of the worst generation though. Like if we really had to pick one. Didn't look at leaks, just guessing. More Pokemon GBA games? Wait, what? Wait, you're telling me you're guessing that there's more Pokemon GBA games? Are you crazy? Help me out here. Gen 8 terrible? What? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at that. Wait, no, 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 no. I'm thinking my fault. I thought you meant Sun and Moon. I thought you meant Sun and Moon. You're talking about Sword and Shield. I'm not necessarily against that. I'm not necessarily against that. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that. 100%. 100%. Gen 2 will always stand out. Finishing Johto and then they just slapped Kanto in there. Absolutely mind blowing at the time. Dude, I'm telling you, I really believe like that's the saving grace of Gen 2. If we had to guess, let's see. Like, honestly, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, well, we don't have nine here. Can't do it. We don't have nine. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Wait, what the heck? Am I tripping? I am tripping. I am tripping. Just give me. There we go. No, it's not. Why don't we have Gen 9? What are we doing? Why is it so hard? Sheesh, thank you. Why is that so hard? Yeah, I can see it being Gen 8. I can see it being Gen 8. Yeah, 100%. My boy Rowlet is cold though. My boy Rowlet is probably the coolest grass starter ever. I think it's between Rowlet and Trico. Gonna be honest, but I'm gonna put my money on Rowlet just because my homie has the hood on. Oh my gosh, bro, the Decidueye with the hoodie goes crazy. Goes crazy. Boy is cold, man. Boy is so cold, dude. We got to see what we're about to get, man. I got to see what we're about to get. It's about to be crazy, man. It's about to be crazy. Plus the day night cycle. The day night cycle really switched things up. The day and night cycle really switched things up. The shiny goes crazy too for Rowlet. It does. It's pretty dope. It is pretty dope. It's crazy addition. Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's I'm telling you, man. Guys, it's just I'm excited. So excited. Revolutionary, really. So many games now have them. Yeah. Yep. This is what I'm saying. With everything they have, I don't I don't see it not being anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just it wouldn't make sense if they didn't have this. We're in for a treat, y'all. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Get your last minute predictions in. Get your snacks. Get everything. And get hype. Okay? Get hype. All right? We got to get after it, man. We got to get after it, man. We got to get after it. Ah, this is great. This is good stuff, man. It's like the anticipation right now. Got to go to work, have a great day. Hopefully, you get what you want, you get what you're hoping for. What this presents when you spin the block on it. Happy Pokemon Day, everyone. Likewise, brother. Yeah, man. I will say though, it is pretty cool to have something that just brings the community together. You know what I'm saying? I think, right? That just like really brings everyone together. You know? All right, y'all. 3 minutes. Come on. Come on. 2 minutes. Here we go. All right. We're focused. We're focused. Here we go. We're about to see some good stuff, man. Come on. I need a sip of water now. Getting nervous. My gosh, man. 60 seconds. All right, this is it, y'all. If you didn't get your snacks, that's on you. Sucks to suck. We're about to get this Gen 10 announcement. Joe, my dude, take care. Any minute now. I just don't want it to be blasting in our ears. It's about to be time. Dude, I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie. All right, here we go. Let's see it. Come on. Come on. How many people are waiting? 200,000 people are waiting for this. Insane. That's just on this channel. You know? Okay, let's go. We had a countdown just for a countdown. 1 minute late just to wait for 1 minute. All right, y'all. Here we go. 15 seconds. Let's see it. All right, y'all. Gen 10, here we come. Pokemon presents the OG. Gen 3. Gen 4, best gen. 5, 6. Let's go. 7, 8. 9. This is a cold photo. Can you imagine if they start with Gen 10?
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
Yes, sir.
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered.
Insane.
And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th.
Wow.
A milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Let's see it, baby. OG Game Boy, man. That's so cold, dude. Game music collection. Nice.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handle the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games.
That's kind of
You
cold.
can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system.
That's really
We
cool.
took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
That's really cool. Oh, available today. That's pretty dope. They're in their bag.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
Nice.
The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world.
That's dope.
Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals.
Wow.
Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom.
This is pretty
As
dope.
we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations,
Man.
and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art
Nice.
illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
That's really dope, man. I wouldn't mind going to that one day.
Whether
That's
you're
really
joining
cool.
us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
That's really cool, man. Trading card game update? Play Palkia. Yes, sir. Is this the new wave? The future awaits. My boy Mew. Wow. Dude. Pokemon Go 10th anniversary. That is true. Dude, we're old.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return.
Nice.
And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Nice. I still play Pokemon Go. My boy Red.
Here.
This is Pokemon Masters, I think.
Let your curiosity shine. Like a twinkling star.
Yeah. Yep. Pokemon Masters.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Is this Pokemon Cafe? I think it is. Yeah. Not too crazy about this art style. You're beloved? No way. No, I've never played it. I'm familiar with it. I just don't know what it's about. You can play it on Nintendo Switch now. Nintendo Switch 2, excuse me. Pokemon Sleep. Never downloaded it. I also don't want to keep my phone on all the time. The grind fest of Pokemon Sleep? What makes it so grindy, though? What makes it so grindy?
To celebrate
Pokemon Unite.
Day,
Nice.
Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
It's crazy because I remember when a lot of these came out. This was a few years ago.
Legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle.
You know?
You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses.
Having to sleep certain hours to get maximum
Pokemon
output.
are scheduled to be
Ah,
added.
gotcha.
Don't miss what's coming.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, I'm more of just like a collector. Collector and shiny hunter, you know? That also goes along with collection. I played Unite on release. I remember that came out. June 27th, it's my birthday. That's pretty cool. Excellent. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this Coliseum? No. This is great. Gale of Darkness. Yo, nah, they're actually wilding out, dude. No way. Yo. Gale of Darkness coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Let's go. Dude. Dude. Yeah, that's hype. That's hype. See, so what I want them to do, I really want them to have a way for us to be able to use our shadow Pokemon that we have in Pokemon Go. You know? No, that's gas, man. Coming in March, that's... Dude. Yeah, Gale of Darkness. GameCube Classics. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games.
That's
First,
crazy.
We have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Leaf Green superior.
The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Yes, sir.
Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
Nice.
This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you.
That's pretty
Or
cool.
you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
Yeah, that is dope.
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
They did talk about this like a year ago. This is pretty cool. Bro, Gale of Darkness. Nice. April. Nice. That's really cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
Nice.
The newest title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
Turn me up. They gave my boy Raichu 2 megas. So we're be getting more megas? Is that what this is? Yeah. Well, I mean, Mega Dimension, that would make sense. Sorry. Man, everybody wilding out, bro. Everyone digivolving right now. Nice. The Garchomp gets 2 versions now. Or am I tripping? Wow, drop the DLC right now. Sheesh.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has
Yeah.
been discovered.
That's
This
what's up.
mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC
Nice.
after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z.
Nice.
Obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. Let's see it. My boy Rodham. That's dope.
Curious looking stereo of Rotom?
Rotom,
Get
Rodham.
enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
That's pretty cool, man.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
That's
Ditto
really
and
cool.
The others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town.
Definitely a wasteland.
It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
My boy Riolu was on my team in Gen 4.
But how do you cook? Huh?
Who is this?
That's Silhouette.
What the heck?
Greedent appeared. It sounds like
The
everyone
Pewter
calls it
City
Chef Dente.
theme?
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
That's pretty cool. We're seeing more
Some
Pokemon
dishes
too.
will even power up your moves when you eat them.
Oh,
This will make it even easier to develop the town.
nice. That's pretty cool.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people.
Nice.
First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too. But where's the last one?
They have prop hunt.
Whoa! You can transform into objects, too.
That's pretty cool. They have
That
prop
was a
hunt.
fun game of hide and seek.
That's gonna be fun.
By working together, you
They're
can
making a
even
Ditto?
build something this big.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, I'm right. They are making a Ditto.
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
Bro, I think this is a snack. I'm telling y'all.
New encounters may await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
I feel
Developing a
like-
town, one step at a time.
Yeah, I feel like this is a snag.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokemon New
Available
Horizons.
March 5th.
Yeah, man. Man. They're in their bag, man. Can you say?
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. Hope
Crazy.
you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
That's crazy.
Today, we
Look
covered
at
all of the
this.
information you see here.
And we have one more thing.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Gen 10, baby!
Thank you for tuning in.
Let's go! Come on. Bro, we're really about to see Gen 10. Starly. Snover. This looks like a new city. Alolan Raichu? Dynamax Pikachu? Maybe I'm tripping. No, this is it. It is a new city. Point out the window. There it is. There it is. Yes, sir. Nice. Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. Nice. It looks good. How do you guys feel that they're using older Pokemon? They're not Gen 5ing it. Oh! Okay, look at the starters. Brat. Okay. Pombon. And Geekwa? What the heck? Okay. I'm glad they showed the starters. Pokemon wins. Pokemon waves. Pokemon wins and waves 2027. Okay. All right. Fair. It's crazy because we're still in February, but okay. Is that it? That's it. Word. What do we think? What do we think? Yay, nay? That's my bad, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How do I feel about them using old Pokemon and newer starters? I'm okay with that. We're already at 1,000 plus Pokemon, and there's really no reason for them to just keep throwing in a ton, right? Like the numbers just gonna keep climbing every generation. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep climbing, right? It's just kind of how it goes, you know. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. That's too many Pokemon. It's a lot. It's a lot, right? What's going on, Janie? Nice to see you. New starters looking cute for sure. They look dope. They look dope. Yeah. They look dope. I'm pretty excited for it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's go back again and let's. So, I'm pull it up right here. So we have the new starters right here, right? I think they look pretty good. Yeah. Return of Dive, theme underwater, right? Which Pokemon will this be for? What do you mean? So, I don't want to be that guy, but this low-key looks like something. I don't know if it's like legendary or what, but it low-key looks like something. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna. Is this? Yes. So this is the next Pokemon game, and honestly, I think you're right about the whole dive thing. I do think they can bring this back, and dude, I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated. I feel like I've been talking about this for so long. So I think it'd be really cool to see that come back. Honestly. Yeah, no, dude, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Honestly. I think it looks good. I think that we got a lot of information, and there's really nothing else that you can be upset about. You know? You got to get a Switch too. Yeah. That's just how it goes. We'll watch the trailer one more time. Same. I really just want to be able to fly around. If I can fly around, who's picking the green angry bird? I need to see what their final evotes look like. But it's looking like I might go I might go fire. Getting a lion. I might have to go fire. Was holding out? Nah. Here's the thing. Again, Nintendo, they're always gonna bring the heat. So like, yeah. I mean, okay. So we got like a green chicken, a fire lion, and I don't know. That water looked like it could kind of be tough too. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like they all have potential. Yeah, I feel like they all have potential. Those look jokes, yeah. Angry Bird. Yeah. Yeah. The better Sobble, yeah. Yeah. No, this is pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting, man. Honestly. And I mean, I feel like you can't really be mad at it either. You know, like there's really nothing that you can be mad about. Like we got the Gen 10 announcement, you know. Navigation could 100% be a theme, right? Flying and swimming. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think that they have to do something different. Right? Like they literally have to do something different. Flight and deep sea diving. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. The region looks great. I think the gameplay looks dope. From what we've seen, like this looks good. I mean, I like it. So excited? Yeah, nah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I'm glad they showed us the starters. You know what I mean? I'm glad we got some Pokemon returning. Like I said, Gen 5 was really cool, but I think that they kind of got in a bit over their head, right? With doing an entire new Pokedex. I'm not upset at it. Don't get me wrong. I think they just kind of got in a bit over their head. But like, I think this is the way to do things, you know, just add in a few new Pokemon, you know, and like they've been doing like the regional variants and everything. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, personally. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks good. Like, this looks crazy, dude. Yeah. Homie, I ain't know you were into Pokemon too. Eric, what? Are you insane? Yes, I'm into Pokemon. Look, man. 100%. Yes. Yeah, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Huge, huge, huge Nintendo fan. Love Nintendo, man. And they just dropped Gen 10. Well, the announcement, I should say. They didn't drop Gen 10. But yeah, I don't honestly, this could go, this is like hit or miss. This is definitely an Angry Bird though. 1000%. 1000%. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the water starter is gonna look cold. Just something about it. I just feel like the water starter is gonna look cold. Only seen your Ashes stuff. Yeah, I just hadn't built my channel just off of like strictly Ashes, but now that it's dead, we're shooting for the wall. But yeah, bro. If you're into Nintendo, your boys got you covered. Doing like Nintendo RPGs. Resident Evil drops today, so I'm thinking of going to snag that and coming back to stream a bit later to do that as well. But yeah. Also, while you guys are here, man, if you guys want to hop on in the Discord, feel free to do so. Get on in here. If you're new to the channel, feel free to follow. Drop a follow. You know what I mean? Come rock out with your boy. Question, what's cracking? I feel like the line can go either way, though. Like, I'm really not feeling this starter evolution. Like, it looks like a big sun. Like, what the heck are we doing? Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When was the last time I streamed? I haven't streamed fairly often. The last time I streamed actually was a few days ago, but before that, I haven't been streaming too often. I've really honestly just been like focusing on a lot of YouTube. But now I'm getting back into streaming just because I want to. It's really it. So, yeah. This looks good. This is good, though. Like I said, I really just want the dive mechanic to come back. Honestly. Honestly, I genuinely want the dive mechanic to come back. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. So, we'll see. Crazy that I mentioned it earlier in the stream. It's funny, right? Had a feeling. Well, see, here's the thing. I think that Pokemon has done a lot right. People like to, you know, bash on them and do all of these things. But I really do think that I think they've done a lot right in the past. And I think that if they continue to take steps to make a... I don't want to just say give us an open world game, but I feel like for Pokemon, that's like the best case scenario. You give us an open world game, like people will be like, yo, it'd be nice if they could give us a Pokemon game where you could travel to all the regions. And look, I don't disagree with that, but just from a business point of view, I don't think they'll ever do that. Because then there's no point in getting any other Pokemon game, in my personal opinion, right? We have 10 generations. Why would they put 10 video games in one? If they did a Pokemon collection, it'd be a few $100. You get what I'm saying? So I think that if they're gonna continue to make video games, you know, they just have to implement, especially if they're not gonna give us additional regions, they just have to implement really cool mechanics. And I think they did that with Legends, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think they did that with Pokemon ZA. I think they're just taking small steps. Yo, my boy Clean. My guy Clean. I appreciate you, dog. For real, man. Thank you so much for the sub. My guy. Yeah, man. And 51 months at that. My boy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. But yeah, man. I think it's crazy. So, again, they've done a lot of cool things. I think that if this is like a winds and waves, what if you could take a Pokemon, literally, like from the sea to another region in another Pokemon game? And maybe not give us a ton of different regions, but maybe let us go back to another region or something like that. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, I think that they don't do that because it's not profitable. That's just my thought process. Maybe that again, that's just kind of like how I'm looking at it. You know? But that's just me. That is just me. Give me a second. But yeah, just again, just my thoughts on that, right? And then same thing with the flying. If you could fly on one of your Pokemon to another region, you know, I really do hate the fact that we have to wait an entire year for it. That sucks. That sucks. Like, I feel like the year just started. You know what I'm saying? Like, the year just started and it's still going by quick, but we have to go through summer. We gotta, like, bro, we have to go through a lot. My lips are white, sorry. That's the kicker. Bro, an entire year. Bro, my lips are mad white. What the heck? An entire year. That's a long time. You know? So, the heck do we do? Besides wait, you know? But I mean, now we have a year's worth of, well, I shouldn't say a year's worth, but we have a trailer and they have other things going on. And it's probably not to the end of next year like it usually is. Yeah, so what are we looking at? A year and a half? You know what I'm saying? A year and a half is what we're realistically looking at, you know? So, yeah. But I mean, look, it's all good, man. I don't think that anyone should be complaining about, get your Switch 2 now before RAM prices go up again. I got my Switch 2 the day it dropped. I got it right here. I got it right here. What? Yeah, I got Switch 2 the day it dropped. But for those of you that don't have it, winds and waves, huh? Winds and waves. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm just like looking at the starters. Just looking at the starters. That's all. Yeah, bro. This is crazy. Crazy stuff, man. Word. Yeah, no, I mean, look, W stream, man. Long time. What's up? How you living, dog? Did you get to see the Pokemon Gen 10 reveal coming out next year? Coming out next year? Yup. What'd you think? What did you think? Yeah, man. No, it's exciting. It's exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Yeah, man. Nah, like I said, I think it's good. It's not like we don't have Pokemon stuff to hold us over. You get what I'm saying? It's not like we don't have that that content to hold us over. Like I said, like Thursday, we get Pokopia, right? So I mean, you think if Pokopia can hold you to like June, you know what I'm saying, or like say like the fall, I look, I'm low key coping because it's still like a year and a half wait. It's still a year and a half wait, right? Really not much that can be done about that, you know. But it is what and honestly it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. But no, I'm excited, man. I really am. I'm excited. I am very, very excited. Very excited. So we're gonna see where it goes. We're gonna see. Ah, yeah, I got you. Okay, you're going water starter. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, man. No, I mean, look, man. I really feel like there really isn't a. I don't want to say there isn't a lot to expect, but I mean, we got what we got, and that's really it. That's really it, and that's all we can really do. We just have to wait to see what else is gonna come out. You know. So we just gotta wait to see what else is gonna come out, and that's it. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it, man. So I'm excited. Like I said, we'll have to play Pocopia, right? Get Quan. We'll be here 2027 for release. Yeah. 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 Are you saying it's coming in 27 or you're saying you're going to be here in 2027? Either way. Either way. Yeah. Right. So, I think it was a W showcase. There's a lot. Let me pull up that graphic actually. See, here's the thing though with I don't want to sound like a hater or anything like, like wild, but here's the thing. So Pete. So we have you get the game collection, world champions, TCG, Pogo, Masters, Cafe, Sleep, Unite, Pokemon game for your fun. I think the biggest thing here is Gale of Darkness. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I really think like sure you get the DLC, and whatever. I think the biggest thing here is Gale of Dark. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. It's nice that they're doing things, don't get me wrong. But you know how these streets is, man. People want like big pieces of content. So Pocopia and Gale of Darkness and the Mega Dimension as well. Right? But man. Yo, eating. Eating, man. Eating, man. We are eating. So I'm pretty gassed for it. And we'll have to see what else comes along with it. You know what I mean? Never got to play Gale of Darkness back in the day. I never got to play it either, but I just knew it was super, super, super hype. That and there was another one. There was another one. There was another one. I can't. It's. Is it Coliseum? It is Coliseum. It is Coliseum. Yeah, it is Coliseum. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah. No, it is Coliseum. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, man, I think those things will be dope. I think it's good for the community, and you can't really be upset at it. You cannot be upset at it. You cannot be upset at it, right? All right, man. I'm gonna get out of here. We got some more stuff to get done. All right. We got some stuff to get done. And I'm thinking that I'll be back later in the day, do some Resident Evil. Like I said, as long as we can snag As long as we can snag a copy. As long as we can snag a copy. Right? So, I'll tell you what. See, we'll go say what's up to my man Blue. He's cool. We'll go say what's up to my guy Blue. Show him some love. All right. Show him some love. Thank you guys for rocking out here with me today. Subs, the love, all the good stuff. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Say what's up to my guy Blue. Let him know you're a sticky noter. Yeah. Let him know you're a sticky noter. And beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yo, these ads, man. Joints suck. Joints suck, man. Joints suck. I'm just trying to wait to see if the ads can beat out the raid joint. I think it was dope, though. I think it was dope. But anyway, I will see you guys, Lord willing, sooner than later. All right. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. Right? Holla at your boy. Show my man Blue some love. Cool guy. Cool guy. He's doing Pokemon right now, too. So you guys can continue the conversation over there. And I will see you soon. You are loved by Christ. Stay positive. Keep working hard. And we'll chat. All right? Y'all be easy.
What's your favorite